Here's another spiritual-themed put a finger down challenge. Do what you gotta, and I'll let you know what's going on at the end. So, put a finger down if you're usually bored. Put another one down if you feel like you're a boring person. Put a finger down if it's hard for you to stay motivated. Put a finger down if you haven't found your true passion just yet. Put a finger down if you have an addictive personality. Put a finger down if you have a history of toxic relationships. Put a finger down if you feel like the people around you are constantly rejecting you, even when they aren't. Put a finger down if you feel insignificant or unimportant. Put one down if your emotions confuse you all the time. And finally, put one down if you feel like you don't really know how to take care of yourself. If you have 5 or more fingers down, we gotta work on your sacral chakra.
Intuition test. There's a number between 1 through 5 under the sand. What is it?
This weekend, I tried a little experiment. I collected some grape hyacinth and periwinkle flowers. They grow in my backyard. I mixed the buds with some water and vinegar and put it in a crock pot on low. Made sure to crush the buds as I mixed and checked on it over the next couple hours. Then I added some periwinkle flower to see how that would affect things. Over the course of probably 6 hours, I let everything cook down with the top off of the crock pot until it became a very concentrated pink color. So I bottled it and I added a little bit of gum arabic to help the ink stick to paper. The end result looks like a dark pink ink but dries into a teal color and sometimes a dark blue. In this time lapse, you can see how the ink color changes when it dries. I think I'll definitely be experimenting more with this.
This is how to make homemade rose water for use in cooking and cosmetics. First, pick 4 to 5 blooms of fragrant roses. Give them a wash to remove any bugs. Put a small heat-proof bowl in a pot and then add the roses around it, making sure that none go in the bowl. This bowl in the middle will then collect all the rose water once we boil it. Add boiling water, but just enough to cover the roses. We're going to take a lid and place it upside down into the pot. This means the condensation will collect on the handle and drip directly into the bowl. Adding ice on top will help with the condensation and evaporation of the rose water, and then turn the heat on to a simmer. The rose water should evaporate onto the lid and then drip down into the middle. I simmered mine for about half an hour, and the kitchen smells amazing. Any water left over in the petals can be used for rose tea. Let it cool down and then use it however you wish.
Be extremely careful with this weight loss spell. To do this spell, write your name and what your goal weight is. Then use any type of string to tie the center, symbolizing the skinny waist. Then you'll put it in a bowl of water and soak it for 24 hours. The string comes undone after 24 hours, the spell was not active and you'll need to try again. The string is still tied after 24 hours, you'll notice rapid movement towards your goal weight. You are beautiful the way you are, but if you're trying this, heart and follow for more.
You have a yes or no question that I'm going to get the answer to for you right now. I need you to say your question out loud. Double tap the screen. Are you following me? Is the answer yes or no? The answer is yes.
Hi, I'm here with another witch tip. If you feel like the vibes are off in your house, take a lemon, cut it into 4 little wedges, or 2 works as well. Coat it in salt. Roll that baby in salt. And place it throughout your house. Leave it there. Make sure it's out of reach of any children, dogs, whatever. You don't want someone to eat it. If it shrinks and dries up, the purification worked. Dispose of the lemon. If it molds, you got some stank energy. Bury that shit. Do it again. I would throw in a little smoke cleansing as well.
Witchy things that people do that they don't even know are witchy. Part 2. Knocking on wood. In Celtic religions, they believed that fairies lived in the trees, so therefore they would knock on the wood to make sure they were in good spirits with the fairies. covering your mouth to yawn. In pagan Rome, they noticed that babies were dying very young, so their thesis was that whenever you yawned, you were letting out your inner life force, and that could go into a baby and kill them. Crossing your fingers for good luck. So pagan traditions, they wouldn't actually cross their fingers the way that we do. They would take their 2 index fingers and cross those in order to harness any good spirits that were coming their way. Wishing on dandelions? That's witchcraft. Stay tuned for part 3.
My evil eye talisman broke today. When I put it on this morning, it looked like this. Yep, had Scott an eye and everything. But as you can see, it's been blinded. This is witchcraft at work. The legend goes when your talisman breaks, it protected you from the evil eye, and it's time to get a new one.
Welcome to Full Moon Baths with the Sagittarius Witch. First, we're going to clean and sanitize our tub. Maximizing the amount of water is optional. I like to charge my baths with multiple items. First ones being bath potions and bath salts by Crystal Bar Soap. All Crystal Bar Soap items are charged with different crystals, so I really love using their product. Today I chose purple as it is connected to enlightenment, wisdom, and creativity. We have our bath tray to hold all our magical items, some Pisces full moon homemade Florida water by one of our favorite witches, Dita, and our magic hour full moon candle, which these 2 items can be found at Everyday Magic. My baths are not complete without a Crystal Bar Soap bath bomb, which I love. Also, these have crystals inside of them too, and they smell amazing. Go check out part 2.
Hi, here's a witch tip. We all know the folklore behind if a plant dies, it died, absorbing negative energy or a curse directed at you. So, take it one step further and turn your plants into protective wards. Put protective crystals in with the plants. Take sigils, bury it in with the plants. Feed your plants eggshells. Eggshells are super protective and plants love them. This is a type of ward where you can visually see how it's doing and visually see if anything has been thrown at you. You will have to be super aware of how the plant is doing. Any sort of kind of drying up, illness, anything like that, you're going to want to pay attention to. And then treat it, because as you treat the plant, you are treating your ward. Hope this helps.
Man, I keep noticing the number 111 pop up everywhere I look. Are you serious, bro? What, is it a bad thing? No, well, yes. Well, it really depends. Bro, what do you mean? One of the most common reasons why people see 111 is their guardian angel trying to tell them something very important. Which is that right now, your intentions are manifesting quicker than normal. English, please, mate. Your thoughts are becoming your reality, but fast. Wait, isn't that a good thing? Well, yes, but they may be trying to tell you to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Because in this period, more than likely anything you visualize will become reality like that. So just focus on visualizing your dream life, okay? Okay, but wait, where do you get this knowledge from, bro? We've been over this. I follow Jay Kaizen, baby.
Alternatives to weed that are completely illegal. Lavender to fall asleep. Rose petals if you're sad. Blue lotus for dreams and calming yourself down. Damiana for psychic ability. Also great for anxiety. This one's close to a psychedelic. Chamomile to sleep. Blend and smoke.
If you were thinking about getting Moldavite, don't do it.
Okay, part 2. The thing about Moldavite is that it brings you to your highest self. And that is a painful, extremely difficult process. Moldavite brings upheaval. So anything that's in your life that is not meant for you, Moldavite is going to rip it out. The first few months of having Moldavite were truly the hardest months of my entire life. But the thing is, I overcame those to become literally the best and happiest version of myself. Moldavite is gonna take the trash out, and there's gonna be shit that you're not ready to let go of. But that's the whole point. Moldavite is here to separate you from the things that no longer serve you.
An actual conversation with a client's dead father. Hi, I am excited to connect with you today. Hi, me too. My eyes are pretty. Your dad says he has pretty eyes. OMG, he was blind and always made that joke. Do you like my hair? He asked if I liked his hair. OMG, he was bald. He's so funny. I am now her cat. Client's cat enters video. Oh.
Can someone on Witch Talk please tell me why my girlfriend's burning 2 candles with a string?
Someone help! Someone help! This man, please. Do not panic. My name is Jenny Ching, and I got these. Too late. I'm sorry. I tried.
Good morning, Witch Talk. Today we're going to make a honey jar. If you want him to be stuck to you, really, really sweet to you, and just obsessed with you forever, this is the way to go. Disclaimer, I made one for my ex-boyfriend and he's been obsessed with me for 8 years. It's awful. So only do it if you really, 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 really want to make sure this person is stuck with you forever. So first we take a jar, then we take some honey. Take the person's name, write it 3 times diagonally. Take your name, write it 3 times vertically. Okay, fold it up. Drop it in your jar. Fill that puppy up a little bit more. You can use anything that's sweet, sticky, and slow. So like molasses, syrup. So now we seal it. So we just let the wax, you can use a red candle for love, pink candle for love. I use a white candle or a yellow candle for friendship because he's my best friend and I want us to be stuck together forever. Once the wax drips over the container, it's completely sealed. Give it a nice shake when you want him to think of you.
So I was at work the other day and I was ringing out this customer and her total was like $14.44 and she was like, oh my God, 444 has been popping up for me all day. And I usually have to contain myself whenever something like that happens because obviously my coworkers know and they were giving me looks like, don't you start this, don't you start this. So instead of going on a whole tangent about angel numbers to this customer, I was like, yeah, that's such a coincidence. That's such a coincidence that like...
If you're seeing this, that's because you were supposed to. You need... Whoa.
Today we're going to make a stone polish out of my mom's old wax from her beehive. Kind of different than my usual content, but let's go. These are the stones I'm going to polish, and these are the old hives. First thing we've got to do is scrape off the wax. It's really satisfying. Then we melt down the wax so we can put it into a tin. We had to pluck out all the dead bees' legs and stuff like that, but it ended up pretty clear. It ended up solidifying really good. Here's me polishing the rocks, and let me tell ya, oh my God, did it work. They're so beautiful.
Okay, so here is a better explanation on how to make sigils. So you're going to start out with an affirmation and then cross out all of the vowels including Y. Then you can rewrite the letters and cross out any repeating letters. So I have 2 G's, so I just cross out one of them. And then you have this letter combination. Use this chart and figure out what number goes with which letter. So for example, first is M, and M is underneath 4, so then I just change the M to a 4. And L is underneath 3, so then I just change the L to a 3, and I do that with all the letters. And now you have this number combination. So then you make a number circle. You can put these numbers in any order you want. You just put 1 through 9 around in a circle. Then you take your numbers and you just connect them in the order of what you see in your combination. And see how I have 2 5s? I just put a dot there since there was 2, but you don't have to do anything if you don't want to. And yeah, that's your sigil.
Over the years of being a witch, I've learned a few tips and tricks. So here are 50 magical charms I've put together. Lay thorny branches on your doorstep to keep evil away. Eat a pinch of thyme before bed and you will have sweet dreams. Place chips of cedarwood in a box with some coins to draw money to you. Carry anemone flower to ward against illness. Hang seaweed in the kitchen to ward off evil spirits. Burn all spices and incense to draw money or luck to you. And speed healing. Cut an apple in half and give 1/2 to your lover to ensure a prosperous relationship. Place a piece of cotton in your sugar bowl to draw good luck to your house. Place almonds in your pocket when you need to find something. Popcorn kernels work the same. Scatter chili peppers or chili flakes around your house to break a curse. Scatter some sugar to purify a room. Throw rice in the air to make it rain. Carry a potato in your pocket or purse to ward against colds. Put a pine branch above your bed to keep illness away.
Hi, baby bug. Can I give you some positive energy? Well, you can't say no because I'm going to give it to you anyway. As you listen to the sounds, I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Regularly and consistently. As you listen to the sounds, I want you to realize that not every day is going to be a winner, you know? Today's a new day with new opportunities. And no obstacle is too big or too small for you to handle. I'm so proud of where you're at, and I'm even prouder of where you're going. You're gonna be okay, love bug. Take on the day. You got this, and you're strong. And I'm proud of you.